The hope of the resurrection, 1 Thessalonians 4:13-18, the Thessalonian believers were grieving. Some of their loved ones had died, and they were filled with sorrow and confusion. Would those who died in Christ miss his return? They be left behind in the grave? Paul wrote to comfort them not with vague sentiment, but with divine truth. We do not want you to be uninformed, brothers and sisters, about those who have fallen asleep, so that you do not grieve like the rest of mankind who have no hope. The gospel held an unshakable promise. We believe that Jesus died and rose again. And so we believe that God will bring with Jesus those who have fallen asleep in him. Death was not the end. It was a temporary sleep for those in Christ. Paul continued, "According to the Lord's word, we tell you that we who are still alive at the coming of the Lord will not precede those who have fallen asleep." In other words, the dead in Christ would rise first. Then he described that glorious moment. The Lord himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel. And with the trumpet call of God, the dead will rise, and those who are still alive will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And then we will be with the Lord forever. It was not just a theological point, it was a living hope. Paul ended with a tender charge. Therefore, encourage one another with these words. 3 powerful lessons. Christian grief is real, but it is not hopeless. We mourn with hope, anchored in the resurrection of Jesus. Jesus' return guarantees reunion and restoration. Those who have died in Christ will rise, and we will be with them again. The truth of the resurrection brings comfort now. This hope is not just for the future. It sustains and strengthens us today.